Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
What is it called when a judge ignores evidence? This is a critical question because it gets to the core of what a fair trial is supposed to be. The simple answer is that it can be called several things, depending on the situation, but the most common legal terms are abuse of discretion or a reversible error. First, we need to understand that a judge's job is often to ignore evidence, but in a very specific, legal way. This is called ruling evidence inadmissible. The law has strict rules, called the rules of evidence, about what can and cannot be presented to a jury. For example, a judge will exclude hearsay, which is an out-of-court statement offered to prove the truth of the matter asserted. They will also exclude evidence that is irrelevant to the case, or evidence that is unfairly prejudicial, meaning its power to inflame the jury's emotions outweighs its actual value to the case. Evidence obtained illegally by police is also excluded. In these situations, the judge isn't just ignoring evidence on a whim, they are following the law and acting as a gatekeeper to ensure the trial is fair. However, the real problem, and likely the reason you're asking, is when a judge ignores evidence that should have been admitted and considered. This is where things get serious. If a judge makes a decision to exclude or ignore a crucial piece of evidence for no sound legal reason, it is often called an abuse of discretion. This legal standard means the judge's ruling was so unreasonable, arbitrary, or unsupported by the facts or law that no reasonable judge would have made the same choice. It's a high bar to clear, but it's the main grounds for challenging a judge's evidentiary decision. If this improper ignoring of evidence was significant enough that it likely affected the final outcome of the case, it becomes a reversible error. This is the key for an appeal. A lawyer can't just appeal because they're unhappy with the verdict, they need to point to a specific, major mistake made by the judge, and a reversible error is the jackpot. An appellate court, which is a higher court that reviews the trial court's proceedings, can look at this error and decide to reverse the lower court's decision, often sending the case back for a new trial. In a bench trial, where there's no jury, the judge decides the facts. If they state in their final written opinion that they are disregarding a key piece of admitted evidence without a valid reason, that could also be grounds for an appeal. In the most extreme and rare cases, if a judge is consistently and deliberately ignoring evidence due to bias or prejudice, it could be considered judicial misconduct, which is a serious ethical violation that could lead to the judge being disciplined or even removed from the bench. So, while a judge is supposed to filter evidence, when they improperly ignore something they shouldn't, it's a serious error that can undermine the entire legal process, and the primary remedy is to challenge it through an appeal. Thanks for watching. We hope this explanation helped clarify this complex topic. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more straightforward answers to your legal questions. Let us know in the comments if there's another topic you'd like us to break down.